Artie, you are still in a very small, wet room with a waterlogged body. But the rest of you have descended a long spiral staircase that led down, as you might expect, about 80 feet. Coming to the bottom of the stairway, you find yourselves in a very, very large, somewhat open room. At the bottom of the staircase is an alcove that is occupied by a statue of a dragon. And the rest of the room is an open, very good for running a combat-style floor plan, but with these 10-foot by 10-foot crypts. There's a little mist on the ground and a vaulted ceiling, so you do believe you are in the catacombs. There's also a couple of statues in here.
That beholder statue is not making me happy.
Christopher Sims!
Yes?
The crypts again?
Yep. You're in the catacombs. There is a strange curtain of blue light in the large crypt to the east, but most of the crypts are the 10-foot by 10-foot squares that you see.
Spent like 3 fucking hours total in these fucking crypts, Chris.
Not these crypts. You spent some time in other crypts.
Hey, folks! Team meeting.
Yeah.
Like, Artie's great. We should definitely help Artie. But can we, maybe we go back up the stairs and find a different way to help than going into this terrible, terrible place. Maybe we just go.
Nah.
Yeah, Artie seems very confident. I bet they'll just...
No.
I think we're good, says Cacophony.
Look, Alviva?
Mm-hmm.
You know as well as I do that kid's dumb as a sack of hammers.
Yeah. But...
You can't leave him alone.
You're right. Fine. I just don't know if there's a skeleton, and I try and stab it with my sword, so will it just go, between the ribs? I don't know if I can fight a skeleton.
No, it's gonna be okay. Look, you remember the Whalers? Those were spooky skeleton guys. You did great with those.
I totally remember, yes, I was there.
Yes, I know you were there. In the fiction of the world we are living in, you were there.
Like it was yesterday.
It was definitely a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
You know what? You've been through a lot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Look, even Cacophony remembers the skeletons.
I do. You did great, actually.
See?
You also killed a skeletal dragon once, so that was you.
Did I?
No.
Man, I'm cool.
You are so cool. Also bloodthirsty, and I believe in you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You psyched for this terrible room?
I'm psyched. All right. Swords out.
Mr. Hurst, meanwhile, has taken his blunderbuss and is just kind of reaching over to wave it in the eye line of the dragon statue.
Cacophony gives Mr. Hurst a thumbs up.
Nothing happens. Yet.
Anybody got a rock? Because I'm fresh out of rocks, actually.
I have a book in my bag.
A book could be burnt.
I feel like there's a good chance I have a rock.
Oh, I have an idea. Cacophony digs into her pocket, and she pulls out a little ring, which none of you have seen before, and she just casually tosses it in front of the dragon, and so it lands on the ground and pings along.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'd like that ring back, please.
Mr. Hurst crosses the floor to get the ring.
Thank you.
Given there were a couple of small landings and twists and turns on the 80-foot spiral staircase journey down, but you do suspect that if Artie is down here, he's probably somewhere in the northeastern quadrant of the catacombs.
Okay.
I'm feeling emboldened by the belief my friends have in me, so I'm just gonna stalk out forward. Come at me, skeletons.
Oh, that's not what I
I
wanted.
killed you before, I'll kill you again.
I was hoping we would all be cautiously optimistic, but okay.
Come get me.
So no skeletons emerge.
Cacophony moves after everybody.
Mr. Hurst hands Cacophony her ring back.
Thank you. She tucks it away into her bag.
The various crypts remain closed.
Does everybody agree that Artie's probably in the northeast? Because let's go northeast.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And Mr.
Why
Hurst
not?
follows Cacophony.
She peers around at this beholder statue worriedly.
Yes, the beholder statue is a life-sized beholder statue. It is mounted on a...
That's very big.
Yes, mounted on a stone pedestal. It occupies, in fact, a 10-foot square. But yeah, you are not close enough to make out anything other than the fact that it is a beholder statue. There is another statue down in the southern half of the room as well, but it is not beholders.
It's like 3 people.
I mean, we're kind of far away from it, so.
Yes.
I don't really trust it. I would like to,
Edging up to that corner.
You know what? I'm just going to walk past it to the other side.
Nothing impedes your way as you
Okay.
walk through the beholder's eyes line.
I have a bad past with beholder statues.
What?
Really?
I don't like beholders.
What happened?
That's so specific.
Ava thinks.
What? Okay, wait. Are you talking about in character or out of character, Mac?
In character.
In character, Cacophony remembers Ava.
No, not in character Cacophony, but in character as Ava. I have a bad thing with beholder
That's
statues,
great. You're
so
not
I don't
Ava.
like them out
You're
of character.
Cacophony right
I
now.
know.
This is a different game. Then it's not in
I know.
character, is it?
I'm saying I don't like them.
I don't want to editorialize because I'm just your guest dungeon master, but I do feel like it's very natural for someone in this world to be like, I do not care for beholders.
No,
Yes.
I'm aware of that, but saying you have a history with beholder statues is completely different.
I'm saying that out of character.
Okay, great. Then we've established that's out of character. Don't say it's in character next time. Moving along. Let's go check out the Northeast.
All right, you have several crypts to choose from. In fact, there are 28.
Well,
Should we
let's
split
do
up?
this methodically.
We're not splitting up.
I'm up over here. Everybody join me. What's this one, Chris?
This is there is a carving in the stone slab of this one. It says, "May the waters of life sustain those who lie within."
Well, that sounds good. That
That
sounds
sounds
like
promising.
the one that Artie might be in.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, who's
Somebody
gonna be opening up
somebody
those?
wants to check the door before me.
I think that has to be Cacophony.
Cacophony goes and looks it over.
Give me that perception check.
22.
22. You do not find any traps. It is a heavy stone slab, but there is a sort of recessed bit with a handle, so you would be able to pull it open. It is quite heavy, but I feel like all of you could probably do it.
Yeah, let's give it a
Probably
tug.
not me, honestly. Yeah, that's
Mr.
fine.
Hurst is going to help.
I'm very happy about this because you did, in fact, pick the right one on the first try.
Yeah.
Yes, opening up the door. Arturos, you are reunited with your friends. With the light that is spilling in from outside, you can see that there is, in fact, a dead dark elf there on the ground, and a puddle. There is also, in the corner, about 10 feet off the ground, a ladder that goes up the corner there.
Of course. Oh, shit. You okay there?
You look bad.
Yeah, you look super bad. How are you feeling?
You look super bad.
Oh, hello, my friends. I thought this might be my end.
Oh, right. You're still doing this, huh? Okay. Jill's just gonna kind of crouch down, like, what? Gash on the head? What are we doing here?
I have a boo-boo. I have to leave it up to you.
You know, she's just gonna give him a pat on the head. That's gonna be a cure wounds. So Arturos gets 12 points back.
Yay!
I don't know if it also was long enough that you could consider it a short rest.
I don't know, GM. Would you consider that a short rest?
You did just lie in the dark.
I just kind of sat there for a bit, going, well, this is another corpse. It's fine.
I mean,
This is just my life.
I do feel like your friends saw that you were gone and then immediately ran downstairs and found you on their first try, so...
Yeah, but how long was that walk downstairs?
You know
It
what?
was a whole game session. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and say yes. Artie can have a short rest.
All right. Now, what does that mean?
You can use some of your hit dice
Okay.
to get some HP back.
All right. Use a hit dice.
All right. So there are a bunch of crypts in the room.
Oh, I got 9 back. That's a lot better. Already looks
Okay.
healthier.
You okay? Please just nod.
Nods yes.
Okay.
He's not, you know what? Canonically, he's not smart, so it makes sense that he can't rhyme quickly.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of upper brain processes happening there.
Mr. Hurst is remembering something about 11 eyes helping reach the blue gem, and is
Thank God.
and is gonna go take a look at that beholder statue a little closer.
Jill offers Artie a hand up.
Artie takes it.
I'll follow
Cacophony
Mr.
moves
Hurst.
after Mr. Hurst.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
Oh no, it's Mr. Hurst.
I'll give it a look as well.
Mr. Hurst got a natural 20.
Oh shit! Don't
Mr.
even
Yeah.
Hurst.
Nice.
That's our strong hippo boy.
Mr. Hurst zooms and enhances on this thing. And you notice several things. First of all, the eye stalks on the beholder are articulated. It's difficult to notice, but there are seams that kind of work around the hinges. It looks like they could be moved to point in various directions. Although you don't know how resistant they are to movement unless you reach out and try to move them, which I don't know if you want to do that. Also, the base of the statue has a very small gap between it and the surrounding floor. It appears that the base of the statue goes down much deeper than the floor itself, and you get the idea that it could be moved independently. It is, however, extremely heavy, so you do not believe, with a sweet natural 20, that you could just grab onto this thing and rotate it. But it does look like it does rotate under some circumstances.
Okay, and on a hunch, Mr. Hurst is going to look up. Can he see the ceiling?
It is just a vaulted ceiling above it.
Oh.
Then it's probably in one of the crypts. We probably need to point it towards the right one, I would bet.
How many eye stalks does it have?
10 eye stalks and a central eye.
So 11 eyes.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
Well, let's start checking crypts, I guess.
Oh, that sounds like a bad thing to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
start checking crypts systematically.
Yeah, no.
See if any themes
Chris.
develop.
I feel like that's a bad...
I'm at least going to start looking at some of these doors.
Okay. Which door would you like to look at?
Let's do it methodically.
Oh, that's a good one to start with.
I'm sure it is.
That's a very good one to start with, because that one
Fucking
says,
hit me, Chris.
That one says, "Herein lies Juliana, forgotten by all."
Oh.
Oh.
What? I don't want to... guys, I don't want to look in this one.
Chris, did you play Dragon Age Inquisition by any chance?
Yes, and I also watched my wife play through it 3 times start to finish.
Okay, just checking.
Nice, nice.
I don't recall anything, but sure, maybe, yeah.
Hey,
There was that section in the Fade where
Hey.
like all your party members' gravestones were.
hey. I still can't play it.
I know.
No spoilers, kid.
Listen.
Rio, you go into the Fade at some point.
Shh. Don't
You go into the Fade in every Dragon
Don't
Age
tell
game,
me
Every
Rio.
single Dragon Age, Rio!
Good dungeon masters borrow, great dungeon masters steal. That's a quote that I came up with myself.
Like these rainbow crystals we're having such a hard time finding.
Mr. Hurst is going to quickly scan the doors that he can see from the beholder statue and see if any of them have angels on them.
None of the doors appear to have any carvings of angels or anything. You do have some difficulty seeing into the crypt directly to the north of you, though. It's dark and there is a portcullis blocking the way.
Why are we looking at these doors? What is it we're searching for?
Well, if we have to play the fucking game, we're supposed to find a bunch of gems, remember?
Alviva's still got the glowy sword, right?
Yeah, my sword is glowy.
Yeah, that lasts for like an hour, I think.
What 2 hours may not find. 11 may help you. 11 should help you reach. Cacophony is going around to the back of the beholder and is going to try to climb up to the top and like look up.
Yeah, there's nothing above it, just the vaulted ceiling. The ceiling in the crypt is, in the catacombs is, like, again, maybe like 20 feet up. 20, 25 feet up.
Got it.
Yeah.
So once on top of it, she's going to look where they are looking and try to see if she notices anything.
Well, directly across would be that other statue.
Is that other statue?
Yeah. That would be what the beholder statue is currently facing.
Let's just go look at this crypt over here.
That one
work
there?
our way across.
That's a good one. That one says...
better than the one that says, I'm dead?
Yeah, that one says, herein lies Arturos, adrift in death as he was in life.
Oh, wow. I'm right next to this one. Give it a read.
That's a very good one as well. That one says, herein lies... and then there's an A and an L and a V, and that's all scratched out.
Relatable.
And then underneath it, it says Alviva, spelled correctly. And underneath that, it says, she never made it back.
Oh. I open it.
All right. This is great. Please leave your token positioned just like it is. Because that's what's inside.
I close it.
Did I hear a door open? What happened? What was inside?
I closed it. It's fine. Nothing. Okay. So the version of me that was inside, were they like, was it a body or were they like standing there?
It was a dead body. Yeah,
it was a dead body.
A body on a slab.
No, wait a minute. I open it again.
Jill looks over her shoulder.
And I go in to see if this version of me has swords.
Yes.
Sweet, 4 swords.
If you, as you reach out to take the swords, the body sort of dissolves, like Tot in Raiders of the Lost Ark, like very grossly. But then there's just like a curl of smoke where it was.
Oh.
You got over that pretty quick.
I wanted 4 swords, though.
I wanted 4 swords. Twice as many swords.
Jill's just gonna go back and look at the next crypt.
Can you guess what this one says?
Does it say Jillwyn or Cacophony?
Well, yeah, is it... No, wait. Which way is it pronounced today? Is it Jill, Zill, or Shill?
Shilwyn.
Shilwyn.
Actually, quite important, it says Cacophony. Herein lies Cacophony, the bard, silent at last.
Jill kind of puts her finger on her chin. Huh.
It's not my real name.
Interesting.
Alviva, could you bring the light over here real quick? And he heads over to the crypt to the north that has the portcullis.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Looking through the portcullis, I'll just go ahead and feel this whole area. You see a slab with a coffin lying on top of it. Behind that,
oh my god, I don't like that.
What do you not like?
What?
I haven't even revealed anything yet.
Yeah, what?
I can see a dragon.
Oh, yeah. Did you wander back south?
No, I'm just standing there and I happen to scroll down to see about the statue again.
So Mackenzie has seen something, but Cacophony hasn't seen shit, has she?
Well, what's hilarious is I was about to say Cacophony's starting to walk southward, so I guess she is going that way now.
Yeah,
Don't split the party!
the dragon statue has moved. It is now blocking that stairway.
Cacophony stares that way and then looks over to it and goes, "Guys!
What now?
The dragon statue is blocking our way out."
Well, is it moving at it otherwise?
Cacophony waves her hand.
It has not moved.
No?
Then don't poke Satan.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chris, you were describing this crypt. That's probably what we're looking for.
Yes, the northern crypt has a slab with a coffin atop it, and behind it are 3 alcoves. Each one, 2 of them have a statue of an angel, and the central one has a statue of what appears to be some kind of priest with his arms raised as though he's blessing the coffin.
Okay.
That sounds right. Mr. Hirsch, you're super strong. Can you just bend these bars?
No,
Mr.
hold
Hurst is
up.
going to give it a shot.
All right, give me a strength check.
All right.
Go, go, go.
22.
They don't move.
Sorry.
They do, however, begin to grow warm under your hands.
He's going to take his hands off the bars.
Good call.
Okay, well, that's where we've got to go. Now we just got to make that guy turn, and she hooks a thumb over at the beholder.
Well, Mr. Hurst is very strong, so he's going to go over and at least start trying and see if anybody else helps him.
In the meantime, Jill's gonna look at more crypt doors.
That crypt is a very good crypt. That one says, beyond
Yeah, you've
this...
said that about every single one of these.
Yeah, it's because I wrote them.
Uh-huh.
That one says, beyond this portal lies only pain. And then in smaller letters underneath it, there is a parenthetical that says, there is also pain in all surrounding areas.
Okay, let's just move on from that one.
Mr. Hurst gives it the old college tribe. It cannot get the beholder statue to move, by the way.
Hey guys, can I get a little help over here?
I mean, okay.
Artie gives a thumbs up.
I would let them do it because I am not strong.
Are you sure it's just a matter of strength? I mean, there was a lever underneath a pond. There's got to be something here, right?
I did get 22.
It doesn't move. It seems rooted in place.
I mean, the eye stalks bend. Can they bend all the way backwards?
But that's only 10.
Are you going to reach
That's
up and
true.
try to rotate the eye stalks?
I guess I am, yes.
Wonderful. Very exciting. Alright. What kind of saving throw do you need to make?
I'd vote none. None saving throw.
Ooh, this is a good one. Strength saving throw, please.
Chris. I had some time in the Feywild recently and came back weak as shit. That's a 6.
Ooh, that's gonna be a rough one, buddy. Oh, wait, no, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I need the tape measure. Let's see.
Tape measure? Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Alfiva
No,
is...
see, it's easy, guys. You just reach up and rotate this thing like this.
Yeah, you rotate an eye stalk that turns to look at you, and there is a sudden flash of light, and you are slammed up against this corner, taking 5 points of damage as you hit the stone wall.
So I guess we aren't supposed to do that.
And you hit the corner, too. It's a real rough one.
Ow.
Are you okay, Alviva?
It hurts.
Look, there's gonna be like a lever or something over here, or I don't know. There's that other thing across the hall. Maybe that would be something. I don't know.
Is Cacophony walking across the middle there?
Yep.
You do, well,
Does the dragon.
you do not notice anything happening.
Okay. I keep going.
Getting closer to this statue, you can see that it is a very, very finely carved statue.
No, not petrified people.
Yes, of 3 people who are very clearly adventurers. You got like a little dwarf guy with a horned helmet and a hammer, and a big old human guy with the sword, and like a wizard.
And a wizard. An elf wizard.
Yeah.
He looks like he can cook, maybe.
And they look terrified.
No, that's fine. Everything's fine.
There's also a bunch of crypts down here, and another portcullis leading south.
She's gonna go peek through this portcullis.
Alright. You can see that there is what appears to be a mound of fresh dirt. And there are 3 alcoves behind it. There's a coffin resting on the mound of fresh dirt, and you can see there are definitely dead bodies standing in all 3 of those alcoves.
Excellent. Love it. Everything's fine. That's fine, yeah. Absolutely fine.
How is it over there? Is it fine?
Dead people!
Okay.
Dead people, petrified people, you know the usual.
I saw that, Chris.
We saw it.
We
but
saw it.
They didn't see it.
No.
And therefore, we cannot comment.
I'm pretty sure I know what it was. Yep, I see what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's fun to have fun.
It's fun to have fun.
But you have to know how.
Did you get thrown back by a statue? Is everything fine?
I'm okay right now.
Okay, well, can you, come back over here or something? We already split the party once. I'd rather not do it again.
Don't touch a lever, you might die forever.
Cacophony steps out,
Yeah,
she
what that one
pauses,
said.
and she glances to the west. I think the dragon might have moved.
What?
It looks closer to me than before.
Well, definitely get back over here then.
Cacophony hustles in her stiletto heels back to the others.
Click, 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 click.
I think let's just speedrun read these tombs until we find one we like. Go check this one.
That one actually does not have any words carved on it. It has a carving of 3 equilateral triangles arranged in an equilateral triangle.
Hang on. Really?
I open it.
Is there...
You can't. That one is hinged, but doesn't budge.
You have to play Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah. Hey, Cacophony, you have a viol.
It's cool. It's just left up, right. That translates, right?
That's not exactly how you read music, but 1 second. And she pulls out her viol, and she tries playing a song.
Left up, right, left up, right?
Yeah.
Nothing happens when you play your viol at the door.
Too bad.
Oh.
What's this one over here, Chris?
That one also has a carving of an equilateral triangle made of 3 equilateral triangles.
Hey, we got another one over here.
That slab is also hinged.
Okay, what about over here?
Oh, you didn't try to open that one? Okay.
We're speed running this, Chris.
All right. The one Jill is in front of says, "May the light within guide you on your way." The one that Alviva is in front of says, "Kronos the Third, explorer, adventurer, conqueror, king. May he sail in peace through the unknown seas."
Put a pin on these for later.
What do they say?
I got something about life that's probably bad.
And I got some dead Kronos ancestor who was like a pirate or something.
A pirate?
Neat.
I mean, maybe. Sailing the seas. Should I open it?
Let's just fill in the blanks on these other 2 first.
Alright.
Alright, the one that Jill is in front of says, oh, I'm sorry, there is no epitaph on that one, and the slab is slightly open.
If I peek inside, I have dark vision. Do I see anything in there?
Yes, inside is a 10-foot by 10-foot crypt. There is a slab inside with a body on it.
Do we recognize the body?
Do you want to take a better look?
I'm gonna try to push the door just a little bit more.
You see a relatively fresh dead body with a pool of blood underneath it laying face down on the crypt, on the slab.
what does it look like? Human? What?
Yeah, it looks like an adventurer. It looks like a human, a fighter or warrior of some kind. No boots, though. Bare feet.
God, they took their boots.
We got a shoeless Joe over here.
Breaking his mother's heart running around like that.
You don't need shoes to walk.
Why are you barefoot?
The one that Alviva is in front of says... Oh, this is Kronos the Seventh. Kronos the Cruel, despised ruler, entombed here to the fate he deserves.
Okay, got more Cronoses.
Cronai.
Cronai.
Cronies?
Cronippides.
Chronopodes.
Jill, you notice that the dragon's head has now turned to look at you. Or to look in your direction, at least. Let's see, this is I. Herein lie the curious, seeking answers despite the danger.
Cacophony, no.
Huh?
No, I know. You know what? There's nothing on this one. Let's just walk past. It's really boring.
I haven't opened any of them. You and Viva have been the ones opening and looking into them.
I know. I'm just saying this one would really bore you in particular, so I'm just gonna save you some time.
Oh, I see it. I don't particularly like undead, and a general rule, I am not as useful against them as the rest of you are. So I'm not bothering anything here, is what I'm saying.
Alviva, the one that you're in front of says, Tristel the Trusted, she kept our secrets and hers.
I'm too curious. I'm going to open it.
Alright, inside you see a 10 foot by 10 foot stone crypt with a marble slab in the center of it, upon which rests a lacquered red coffin.
Opening the door is easy. Opening a coffin, that's a harder one. Oh, but I came this far.
Alviva?
Yes.
Alviva.
Yeah.
Okay. Alviva?
I'm gonna use the tip of my sword and kind
Alviva,
of
wait.
put it in the
Alviva?
crack. Yes,
Jill's
Juliana.
just gonna like
I start
Alviva?
lifting the cover.
protection from good and evil, from evil and good. Just gonna cast that right now on Alviva. Let's just cover our bases.
Okay, inside there is a
It's
skeleton.
undead. I picked undead.
And she is laying in repose. But unusually, perhaps, she is holding her hands over her chest, where she is holding a diamond.
Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt?
Look what I found.
And honestly,
Oh, boy.
no, that's the first spell Jilliana's cast. I could have taken the hammer. It would have been fine.
I cast a Cure Wounds earlier.
Oh, that's true?
I've cast 2 spells, Chris.
Okay, well, you keep track of your spell slots.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, I cautiously reach over and take the diamond.
It lifts out of Tristel the Trusted's hands easily.
Huh.
You have a diamond worth however many GP it needs to be worth to cast a resurrection spell.
For Revivify, it would be 300.
I'll give it back to Juliana.
Ooh. This one's nicer. Don't tell Ariadne I said that.
And now one of you can die and I won't feel bad.
Okay, you get 1 death, though.
Make it mine. I have a lot of Catholic guilt that I can foist upon you.
So yeah, that is all of the crypts here in the northern half.
Mr. Hurst is feeling kind of left out that they haven't found a creepy crypt with his name on it yet.
It would need to be a very large crypt.
Honestly, I think they left you a placeholder, and she just kind of points at the one with just the body in it and no name.
Oh, I was hoping for like a cool epitaph.
Cacophony's eyeing the one that's for her at this point.
What would the name on there be?
What do you mean, what would the name on there be?
It would be Mr. Hurst.
I don't actually know your name. I don't
First
know your
name
first
Mr.,
name.
last name Hurst.
I don't think it's Mr. Is it Mr.? I don't actually know.
It's not Mr.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Eustace.
Eustace?
Yeah.
Eustace.
Eustace?
Eustace Hurst. Well, Eustace Elizabeth Hurst.
Ooh.
Eustace Elizabeth Hurst.
You hear a frantic chiseling from elsewhere.
Cool, keep adding names. It'll keep them occupied.
I am really sorry.
What about?
Never mind. It's fine.
Eustace.
I gotta be real honest with you guys. This cacophony one would be way more scary if it had my real name.
That's the I know. That's the thing. I don't think they actually know shit about us.
I don't. I'm almost certain. Dread Kronos, you didn't do your research, my friend.
Yeah, speaking of which, we still gotta figure out how to turn this whole goddamn eye stalker guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the
Hey,
crypts
creepy
on
dragon.
Well, don't antagonize a dragon.
Jill's gonna go back to her crypt, kind of open the door, peer inside.
No, see, you can't get your hammer. It won't work.
There's a dead Jill in there.
Actually, is the dead Jill also in a sexy Halloween costume?
That's an excellent question. Yes. Yes.
Huh. I actually don't look half bad.
I told you.
What?
I told you look gorgeous, darling.
You still don't know who I am. I don't like that.
I mean, I was hitting on you, dear.
No,
But you clearly weren't paying attention to it. Creepy dragon, can you come move this statue for us?
The dragon does not respond. Sadly, you've already burned through your one. The monster falls in love with you.
God, a clockwork dragon falling in love with me, that would have been
real fucking rad,
That would have been
actually.
real fucking
Yeah.
rad.
You would have gotten some never-ending story shit going on there.
Yeah. I want to check out this blue barrier thing.
Jill's gonna stick her tongue out and her body double, just meh, and just move on.
Yeah, this leads to a very spacious crypt with two sarcophagi in it. The lid of one is ajar.
It's a lid.
Fucking hell.
Anston's curtain.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Chris, you can roll 1d6 psychic damage if you want.
Only one.
I try to be fair.
She's not the bard.
There's also mysteriously light shining in through 3 stained glass windows in this crypt, which is odd. You are certainly 80 feet underground.
What's depicted on the stained glass windows?
Oh, they're just
Okay, just
patterned.
colored.
Yeah, like the central one is a rose window. The other two are just pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. But yes, the light itself is projected between 2 statues and is a shimmering curtain that goes floor to ceiling.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I poke it with my sword, not my hand.
Your sword goes through the light. Do me a favor and roll a strength save. That's one of your good saves.
Oh, God.
Me?
Alfie, yeah.
Again? Does this keep happening?
Supposed to be your good save.
I got a 12 this time.
Yeah, your sword, you cannot get your sword back through the light.
Oh, no.
It's stuck there.
Mr. Hurst,
Yeah,
can you help pull my sword out of the light thing?
sure. Wait, what? Mr. Hurst is going to amble over and see what's going on.
Alviva's like putting her full, like she's basically hanging off of her sword. It won't budge.
Mr. Hurst is going to reach over and try to help her pull the sword out.
Yeah, give me a strength save.
Save or check?
Save.
It doesn't make a difference. He doesn't have any proficient saves. 13.
Also does not get it out.
No, not my swords.
I want to check out this pirate crypt.
Alright, you gonna open it?
Yeah.
Alright, within is a skeleton in a boat of some kind, like a it's bigger than a canoe. It's too big to fit in this room, is the thing. You are not sure how they got it in there, but in addition to the body, the boat is full of coins.
Arturus's eyes light up.
Whoa! When did you get over here?
Yeah, I can't rhyme, guys. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. He shrugs.
Okay, no.
Now we do know there's a gold gem hidden among others of its kind.
Yeah, the sin that leads you may will be undoing. Yeah, no, I know. I just...
Artie kind of starts poking his trident in there a little bit.
What, just past Jill?
Yeah. You know what? It's long. It's fine.
Like into the coins?
I want to say yes, yeah.
It just kind of like moves the coins around. You can tell that there's more silver pieces than gold pieces in there. It's mostly silver pieces. But it's a significant amount of cash money.
We could buy so many ship repairs with that. I don't... It's also a skeleton man skull.
I'm gonna poke the skeleton man.
It's just a skeleton. For now.
For now.
Nothing seems to happen other than you feel whatever emotions you would feel upon poking a dead body with a trident.
He's like he's another Kronos, though. I feel like something bad would happen if we tried to take his money.
Maybe just tip the boat, spill it out, and then see where the gem's in there.
Just rake it up like it's a freaking...
No, leave the money just to see if the gem's in there. I think taking the money's a bad idea. I don't think we get to keep it anyway, presuming we get to leave this weird castle.
The dragon just moved again.
I like how the only emotion we have towards this is just exasperation.
It could be that he has a gem, but it also could be my end.
Gem and end don't... That's not even a...
It's a slant rhyme.
You're tired. Let's just go away from the shiny, huh?
Cacophony is going to try and turn this statue.
The adventure statue? This one actually, looking at it, since you know what to look for, this one just does not appear to have the rotating mechanism. This one appears to be just a statue set in place. It's extremely heavy, so you probably would not be able to move it unless you did a phenomenal strength check.
I could not do it.
Yeah.
I have strength 8.
It doesn't have the seams or any of the articulation. It just appears to be like one big solid piece of stone.
Mr. Hurst is still trying to get Alviva's sword out of the thing.
Eventually, you two managed to wrench it free of this curtain of light.
Because I was about to just kind of maybe go through the light to get my sword back, so...
Well, hang on.
No, you said I got my sword.
You said
no
it.
backsies.
You
no
said
take
it.
backsies.
No backsies. Listen, I'll go through the light eventually, let's be honest.
Alright. So Cacophony, you do not find this statue to be mobile in any way.
Wait, Chris, what was that crypt door back there over here?
That was May the Light Within guide you on your way.
That sounds like a good one.
This is like a big light wall, and that one says "May the light within." So
yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
All right, opening it up, it is slightly different than the other crypts you have opened. This one just appears to be more like a little room. There is a stone table set against the far wall, but upon the table is a brazier that is lit. There is fire in there.
What, regular fire?
Do you know how to detect non-regular fire?
I mean, is it a regular fire color?
It appears to be, yes.
Mm-hmm.
stick a torch in, see what happens.
Would I even carry any of those? I'm not sure I would, frankly. I can see in the dark.
I probably have a torch.
Yeah. Hey, anybody got a torch?
I have a torch.
Come here.
Alright.
The torch lights. It is now a lit torch. It sheds
Okay.
light in a bright light in a 30-foot radius, dim light in a 60-foot radius.
Now I got a glowing sword and a torch.
Wait a minute. I just remembered. I'm wearing the Space Fun helmet. It casts light.
We have so much light.
It's got that little wee-woo on the top.
Okay, I come out with the torch. Does anything react to it?
Nope.
In terms... Okay, I'll go back to the light wall.
Okay.
I'll touch the torch just a little bit to the light wall.
Just the flame or the torch itself?
The flame. I'm trying not to get it stuck.
The flame does not, just continues burning as normal. It doesn't seem to interact with the light in any appreciable way.
Stick the torch in, see what happens.
Okay.
Just okay.
The torch is now stuck in the light.
Who could have foreseen this outcome? Hey, Jill.
Yeah.
I got the torch stuck in the wall.
Okay.
Are you still holding onto the
Artemis.
torch?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay.
What happens if you let go of the torch?
I don't know. I let go.
The torch falls to the ground.
Clatters down the stairs, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it clatters down the stairs. There is now a torch lit, right here.
Well, what does
bottom
that
of the
even
stairs.
mean?
I don't know.
That wasn't part of the puzzle.
Mr. Hurst is basically doing the adventure game thing where you just mash every item against every
Yeah.
other item to see what happens.
Use torch on light. You don't see that here.
Mr. Hurst just keeps muttering under his breath, that doesn't do anything.
Wait, okay. Do I have another torch?
They tend to come in packs of 10.
Okay, I get another torch. I light it.
Uh-huh.
And now I go to one of the mysterious triangle doors.
They are very well lit.
Okay, I tried. I don't know. I'm just trying things. This is adventure games. I jab the. I touch the triangles with the magic fire.
It grows warm.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna cross over here, just kind of eyeball that dragon.
I do want to point out, you did not try to actually open this one with the handle.
Okay, I'll try and open this one.
It opens.
Oh shit!
Within is a 10-foot by 10-foot stone crypt. There is a slab in there, but rather than a body, on top of the slab is a lever. The lever is in a neutral position, pointing straight up.
Hmm.
Now, remember what happened the last time we pulled the lever.
Is Cacophony back on top of the whole
Yeah, she's
statue?
back on top of the statue.
Okay. All right.
This is gonna go great.
So I'm gonna take some rope. I'm gonna tie the rope around the lever.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stand where I'm standing now, outside of the room.
Okay.
Maybe around the corner.
I want to see.
Cacophony, from her perch on top of the beholder statue, watches Alviva do this curiously.
And then I'll yank on the rope.
Are you trying to pull the lever north or south?
Well, I guess I was trying to pull it east.
It doesn't go east. It goes north or south.
My cunning plan. I don't know if the physics. I guess actually, if I do, if I go around the corner a little bit to get some angle on it, then I think I could probably pull it northy. Maybe I will attempt to pull it north using my rope mechanism.
Ooh, this is a good one. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, at least it's not strength.
That's your other good one.
Yeah, this one actually is good. I say, jinxing it. I got a 17.
That's not a jinx.
A 17?
17.
One of the eye stalks rotates towards you, and a beam of light
fuck.
shoots out.
Oh god.
Cacophony, you are, jostled a little bit. You feel it strikes you in the arm and you feel like a little bit numb, but the feeling quickly passes.
Huh, says Cacophony, still standing on top of it.
I heard a laser beam.
Yeah, the beholder eyeball just shot at Alviva.
What?
I pulled a lever.
It was the wrong lever, apparently.
Or the wrong way. Give me a sec. I tried pulling it out.
Why do they even have that lever?
You're pulling it to the south.
Yes. Listen, it was a 50-50 chance.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Rhea, are you still here?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
just
cool.
very quiet.
Yeah, the rhyming
You're
thing
quiet,
is
you
really
don't have to
hamstringing
rhyme.
you.
Yeah.
Listen, you fucked me over with the rhyme.
I did Jill prepare remove curse today?
No.
Break enchantment? Anything?
No, I don't have that.
Sorry,
Just
Rio.
unlock a more broad definition of what rhyme means.
Yeah, y'all are complaining about my slanting rhymes. Listen, this is all I got.
Yeah,
I
slant
have
them,
not once complained.
slant them harder. I got 14
I
on my
haven't
wisdom
complained.
save.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
they're fine. The only person who's complained? Juliana.
Hey, I haven't complained. I've just made note. I am observing. That's different.
You're observing that Rio can't rhyme, okay?
Another eye stalk rotates towards you and blasts you with a ray.
Shocking.
Not shocking. That's a different one. This one sort of hits you and you blink a couple times and you see Cacophony on sitting on top of this statue and you find that incredibly offensive. And stab worthy offensive.
Great.
Okay. Well, then I'll stalk over in a huff. Cacophony, get off that statue right now.
But we're supposed to be in its perspective so we can try and reach the next blue one.
No, it's not cool. Get off. Seriously.
Are you suddenly offended on behalf of the beholder statue?
Yes. And if you don't get off, I'll have to do something about it.
You now feel personally insulted by this. Enraged.
I try and shove her off of the statue.
Oh no.
I'm very weak.
It's gonna be a cat fight because we're both very weak.
The other members of the party notice that there is a scuffle happening atop this beholder statue.
What are you doing?
Get off.
Jill's just gonna rush over. Break it up! Break it up!
No.
Viva's trying to shove me off the statue.
Cacophony won't listen to me. She never listens to me.
She doesn't listen to anyone. You know that as well as I do. Sit your butt down right now, Missy.
Alviva is incredibly offended and insulted by Jill's condescension, and you start to feel like you're gonna make them listen.
Can Mr. Hurst grapple Alviva?
Probably, yes.
Mr. Hurst is gonna pull a Rio move and just hug her till she comes down.
Just hug it out of her.
Picks her up, puts her on top of the fridge.
Okay, Mr. Hurst got a 17.
What do I do? Do I make a competing strength?
Athletics or
Check.
acrobatics?
Trying to do the math of which is better. I think athletics. I think they're equal. I don't know. 7!
Mr. Hurst is going to do a timeout hug.
And Alviva is struggling and swearing and
I didn't
biting
even think
a
she
little
knew
bit.
those cusses.
Yeah, I can say fuck now. Let me go.
Yeah, so she got hit by one of these beams, she says, pointing down to the beholder's head, and then she got insulted that I was on the beholder's head, and now she's mad about everything.
You're all the worst. I hate all of you.
You don't mean that. And he just kind of keeps doing the timeout hug.
I do mean it.
You'll be fine, just give it time.
Teenagers.
Anyway, so that thingy moves the eye stalks, so maybe if someone does it, and I activate my glamour thingy, they can charge really quickly up north and the eye stalks will move that way.
I mean, she does have kind of a point, though. Could you, get down and... Because you're just kind of watching everybody do stuff, and it'd be great if you could actually, check doors or something, too.
Chris is dying because we're trying to kite the eye stalks.
By the way, I noticed that Artie was in the room with the boat. Did you take any of the coins?
He was seriously contemplating it.
Okay.
Did he?
I don't know, did he? Let's just see. How dumb are you? What would this be? Wisdom? Intelligence?
Intelligence. Or wisdom.
This would be wisdom.
I think it'd be wisdom.
Okay. So, let's
Wisdom sort of your general awareness.
Okay. Well, if he rolls better than 10, I'm gonna say that he didn't. Nope, he took one.
Oh.
Just one?
He took a handful.
Okay, you have a handful of gold pieces.
Okay.
Very strange gold pieces. They are not from any realm that you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Cool.
planet, I suppose. Sphere.
Any sphere. It's just gonna be in my pockets, somehow.
Yeah.
Wherever my pockets may be. These are very tight pants.
The design that they have on them is actually fairly interesting. One side is a skull, the other side is a bat. A bat in flight, wings out.
Spectacular.
Basically like that mid-'80s Batman logo.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
The circular one, I love that one. Like the bat
I told
signal.
no one about this.
The portcullis to the north here.
Uh-huh.
Is there room at the top of it? Like, does it go up all 20 feet or no?
It goes, the doorway is only about 10 feet tall, and the portcullis does extend up through it.
Okay.
I'm going to cross back down and start looking at crypts again.
Alright, which crypts would you like to look at?
We're doing this methodically, Christopher. You know that.
Alrighty, the one that you are currently in front of says, "May the light within guide you on your way."
Huh. Okay, let's open that one.
Alright, opening it up reveals a 10-foot by 10-foot crypt with a a marble slab set into it that contains a brazier, unlit.
Unlit. Of course.
Just walking right in front of that dragon, huh?
I need another torch.
No, fuck you.
Sorry.
Yeah, Alviva's still very angry.
Arturos, you got a torch?
Do I have a torch? Oh, shoot.
We don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision, but I also don't know that I have a torch.
Well,
Wait, I have an explorer's pack, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Explorers packs have torches.
I nod, and somehow I produce a torch.
Hit me.
Okay, I hand it over. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just gonna go scramble back over here, light that torch.
Mhm.
Light the other one.
We're so good at puzzles.
Does a small key drop from the ceiling?
Those of you up here by the beholder statue hear a very loud click of something sliding into place from the other equilateral triangle door.
Christopher Sims!
It's the language of symbols.
Artie goes to the door. Artie opens the door.
Cacophony goes over there too.
I want to go at the door, Mr. Hurst. Let me go.
Mr. Hurst walks Alviva over to the door.
Yay!
You open
Yay!
this door.
Solved the Zelda puzzle!
You open this door to find
I did it!
another
Another
slab with
level.
another lever in a neutral position pointing straight up.
Maybe everybody should yoink this north at the same time, or at least two people should.
Yes, I agree that is the thing that should happen.
I don't like when Chris laughed like that.
Did it. I did it. Me. I solved the Zelda puzzle. I am the elf boy.
Artie,
Mm-hmm.
get in there, and on the count of 3, pull that lever north.
Mr. Hurst is
to
going to
your
walk
left.
Alviva out of line of sight of the beholder.
Same.
I shall do as you say. Let's play this game.
1, 2, 3.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Which way does Cacophony pull the lever?
North.
And Artie also pulls the lever north?
Yes.
Okey doke.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Cacophony, make a Constitution save. Artie, make a dexterity save.
15.
8.
All right. Great news, but only for me. The three of you that are out of the line of sight of these two crypts, you hear a thud and a zap.
Oh, great.
Cacophony is now on the floor, completely paralyzed. Artie takes 45 damage.
Okay.
God.
He looks very, very bad.
Is he still alive?
Surprisingly, yes.
Good, because if you were not still alive, you would be disintegrated to a pile of fine gray dust.
Chris, we can't resurrect people from that.
Look!
That's not how Revivify works, Chris!
I don't think I can do that again. I
Are
am
you still alive?
nearly dead.
That's what they all deserve, damn it.
Holy shit!
Alviva is no longer angry. You have chilled out.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That's terrible.
That was just Alviva.
You can put me down now, Mr. Hurst.
Mr.
Thank
Hurst
you.
puts Alviva down.
I feel really tired.
Really solved that puzzle, Jill.
I didn't do anything with the levers! God damn it!
Gem Jammer is performed by Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Vicky Sharon, and it is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs were concepted by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art was illustrated by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm Audio Works. You can find more episodes of this show, as well as our other shows and news at our website, crookedrussiancam.horse. You can find us on Twitter at CRC Podcasts and on Tumblr at crookedrussiancam.tumblr.com. If you want to support us, a like, rating, review, subscribe wherever you find our podcast is super helpful and helps us get discovered. And if you want to give us some money, you can do that at patreon.com/thegemjam or kofi.com/crookedrussiancam.
Wait, I have a ukulele. Do y'all want me to break out the ukulele?
Want a duet, Arturos?
Oh, I was saying that as Rio.
Yeah, Rio the person has a ukulele.
Oh, I was hoping it was Arturos.
No, he would have to say it in rhyme.
What rhymes with ukulele?
Nothing.
You could play me
Ooh!
a song on the ukulele.
Yes!